Here in the Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center in Star City near Moscow, Belgian ESA astronaut Frank De Winne and his Russian colleague Sergei Zalyotin are in their final weeks of preparation for the Odissea mission. On this mission, sponsored by the Belgian government, they'll fly to the International Space Station in a newly developed Soyuz TMA spacecraft. This TMA will be used to replace the older Soyuz TM-34 that's currently attached to the station. Afterwards, the crew will use it to come back to Earth. That's the main objective of this so-called taxi mission. Because the Soyuz is the lifeboat for the resident space station crew, it has to remain in top condition. That's why it's changed every 6 months for a new one. The parachutes for the Soyuz landing are being checked and double-checked. De Winne and Zalyotin had to complete a double training to be able to fly both capsules. Changes have been made to the new Soyuz, but they're confident in the Russian technology as well as in their own skills.
It's typically for Russia, I think, and the Russian way of working, that they do changes rather gradually, and indeed the main interface for the crew to the vehicle has been changed. However, the main systems like the electrical power system on board, the engine that is on board, the life support system has not been changed. Even if all our board computers would fall out during this first test flight, we are capable of manually bringing back this Soyuz vehicle or even manually flying it to the space station.
During their 8-day stay in the ISS, Frank De Winne and the other astronauts will be performing a wide range of experiments, from biology to cardiology and materials science. This will not only take place in the Russian segment of the station, but also in the American one.
The International Space Station is an integrated station, so the American and the Russian segment, everybody is working together there. So certainly in events of emergency or if there are problems on the station, everybody should know at least what they do also in the other segments.
He undertook specialist training for this at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. In the American segment, Frank De Winne will be the first European to perform experiments using the ESA-built microgravity science glove box.
A lot of my experiments I will do in the microscience glove box, and the trainers for this glove box are here in Houston.
This ESA-developed glove box will enable him to do experiments on proteins, combustion, fluids and biotechnology.
As far as I know, there's not a problem. It is difficult, but it's doable though.
It's doable,
right.
but everything is doable in life.
With training coming to an end and the launch date for this mission drawing nearer for Frank De Winne, the tension is rising. I think if you're sitting on top of a rocket and you're about to be blasted into space and you don't feel any stress, then I don't think you know what you're doing.